He could see a small part of the future. Not the whole future. Only one short moment. It came very fast, like a quick flash. Then it was gone. He did not know when it would happen. He did not know why. He could only see it. Because of this, he did not look at people for long. If he looked longer, the moment became clearer. So he kept his eyes away. He did not talk too much. He did not make close friends. He did not stay. This was his way to live. Some people looked happy in the future. Some people looked sad. And some did not move at all. He once saw a man smiling. The man looked calm and normal. But that was the man's last moment. After that day, he understood one thing. This power was not a gift. So he chose distance. No names. No long talks. No promises. Short meetings were enough. They were safer. That day was like any other day. He went to the same cafe. At the same time. To the same seat. It was a small seat near the window. Not many people liked it. But he did. He ordered coffee and sat down. He held the warm cup in his hands. Outside, the air was still cold. Winter was almost over, but not yet gone. People walked fast on the street. They wore coats and scarves. He watched them quietly. Then the door opened. A small bell rang. He did not plan to look. But this time he did. He looked up. And he saw her. At that moment, nothing came. No image. No future. Nothing at all. He stopped breathing for a second. This had never happened before. He looked at her again. A little longer this time. She stood near the door and looked around. Then she walked to the counter. She looked normal. Nothing special. But he could not stop looking. He tried again. Then very slowly something appeared. A short moment. There was warm sunlight. It felt calm and soft. He could not see the place clearly, but it felt quiet. She was there, and she was smiling. Not a big smile, not loud, just a small, quiet smile. The moment ended quickly, but it stayed in his mind. He sat still. This was different. Most of the things he saw were not like this. They were heavy, or sad, or final. But this one was simple, just a good moment. He looked away. He felt he should not look more. She finished her order and turned around. He picked up his cup. He tried to act normal, but his hand was shaking a little. Something felt strange. He told himself it was nothing. Just a mistake. Just one time. But deep inside he knew. He would see her again. Not by plan. Not by choice. It would just happen. She walked past him. He did not look up this time. But he knew. This was not the end. He took another sip of coffee. It was no longer warm. He saw her again 1 week later. He was in the same cafe. Same time. Same seat. He held his cup and looked outside. The door opened. The bell rang. He knew it was her. He did not look right away. But he felt it. Then he looked up. She was there. She saw him this time. She smiled a little. Then she walked to his table. "Is this seat free?" she asked. He nodded. "Yes." She sat down. She put her cup on the table. "Do you come here often?" she asked. "Yes," he said. "Me too," she said. Her voice was calm. Not loud. Not fast. He listened. They talked a little. About simple things. Work. Weather. Daily life. Nothing special. But it felt easy. He looked at her sometimes. He tried not to look too long. He did not want to see anything. But nothing came. No image. No future. This made him confused. "Why are you looking at me like that?" she asked with a small smile. He looked away. "Nothing," he said. She did not ask more. After that day, they met more often. At first, it felt like chance. Then it became normal. They talked more, walked a little after coffee, shared small stories. He started to wait for her. He knew it was not good, but he could not stop. One day, they walked together. The air was still cold, but softer now. The days were getting longer. She talked about small things. He listened. Then he looked at her. Just for a second. And it came. A new moment. Dark. Very dark. No light. She was there, standing still. He could not see her face clearly, but he felt it. It was not a good moment. He stopped walking. "Are you okay?" she asked. "Yes, just a second," he said. He tried to stay calm, but inside something changed. That night he could not sleep. He saw that moment again and again. The dark place, her shape, the quiet feeling. He knew this kind of moment. It meant an end. He told himself it was not real yet. Maybe it could change. But deep inside he knew. The moments he saw never changed. The next day, she sent a message. "I will go to the cafe today." He looked at the message for a long time. He did not know what to do. If he went, things would grow. If he stayed away, it might stop. His hand stayed still. Then he typed, "Okay, I will go too." He sent it. He closed his eyes. He knew. A choice was made. After that, he started to change. Slowly. He spoke less. He replied late. He did not smile as much. At first, she did not notice. Or maybe she did, but said nothing. They still met at the cafe. They still sat at the same table. But something was different. He did not look at her much. He tried to avoid her eyes. He did not want to see that moment again. The dark place. Her still body. It stayed in his mind. "Are you busy these days?" she asked one day. He nodded. "A little." Short answer. She looked down at her cup. She did not ask more. Silence came. Before, silence was easy. Now it felt heavy. He wanted to explain, but he could not. "I see your future, and I am afraid." He could not say that. So he said nothing. Days passed. She talked less. She smiled less. The space between them grew. One day, she stood up early. "I will go first today," she said. He looked at her. "Okay, take care." She smiled, but it was not the same smile. She turned and left. He looked at her for a second. Then it came again. The dark place. Clear this time. He saw her face. Quiet. Too quiet. He sat still. The cafe was full of sound again. But he heard nothing. That night, he thought. Running away did not work. It never worked before. He took a notebook. He tried to write what he saw. Time. Place. Feeling. Maybe there was a way to change it. But he found nothing. Only ends. No reasons. No answers. He stopped writing. Days passed. No message from her. 1 day. 2 days. 3 days. He opened his phone many times. Then closed it. He did not know what to do. If he did nothing, she would leave. Maybe that was better. Maybe that was safe. But his chest felt heavy. He closed his eyes. He saw her again. Not just the dark moment, but her smile, her voice, the small times they shared. He understood something. He was not only afraid of the end. He was afraid to lose everything before the end. He opened his eyes. He picked up his phone. He typed slowly. "Are you free tomorrow?" He stopped. His hand did not move. He knew what this meant. But this time he did not run. He sent the message. She replied after some time. I am free. He read the message again and again. Then he went to the cafe the next day. She was already there. He stood at the door for a moment. Then he walked in. The bell rang. She looked up. They saw each other. He did not look away this time. No image came. He sat down. Long time no see, she said. Yes, he said. Silence came again. He looked at his cup. Then he spoke. I need to tell you something. She waited. I can see the future, he said. Only one short moment. She did not laugh. She did not stop him. He continued. If I look longer, I see more clearly. That is why I stay away from people. He looked at his hands. I saw something about you. She was quiet. It was good at first, he said. A warm place. You were smiling. He paused. Then, I saw something else. He could not say it easily. Not a good moment. She looked at him. So you avoided me? She asked. He nodded. Yes. I thought I did something wrong, she said softly. He felt a small pain. I am sorry, he said. She looked down. Can it change? She asked. He thought. I don't know, he said. But I want to try. She looked at him for a long time. Are you afraid? She asked. Yes, he said. She gave a small smile. Me too. They stayed there quietly. Not many words. But the silence was softer now. They walked outside together. The air was not so cold anymore. He looked at her. He waited. No image came. He felt a small relief. Can we meet again tomorrow? She asked. Yes, he said. This time he did not think. He chose to stay. After that, they met often. Not only at the cafe. They walked in quiet streets. They sat in small parks. They shared simple time. He still saw the dark moments sometimes. It did not go away. But he did not run anymore. He let it come and go. One night, they walked late. The street was quiet. Few people were outside. She spoke first. What did you see at the start? She asked. A bright place, he said. Warm sunlight. And me? She asked. You were smiling, he said. She was quiet. They walked more. Then they stopped. The place felt strange. A little familiar. A little new. She looked at him. He looked back. Then it came again. The dark place. But this time, it was clear. She was there. And he was there too. He was inside that moment. He took a slow breath. Now I understand a little, he said. She did not ask more. Are you afraid? She asked. He thought. Then he shook his head. No. This time it was true. She smiled. It looked like the first smile he saw. Quiet and warm. They stood there. Then she held out her hand. He waited for a second. Then he took it. At that moment, he saw nothing. No future. No image. Only now. Her hand was warm. The air was still. Time felt real. He did not try to see anything. He did not want to know the end. This moment was enough. They stayed like that for a while. No words. No answers. And, for the first time, he chose not to look at the future.